You ask, I answer. Okay. What's up, Viper? Um, Here's the deal. You want to know people's gaming histories? That's cool. Well, the problem for me is I had to go literally drag some of it out of the closet. Okay. Um, Here's the deal. First system for me wasn't an Atari. Sorry. It was, however, this guy. Now, everybody knows what this is, so I'm not even going to have to introduce it, right? Good. Let's make this quick and painless. Although it is the old school NES system. Yeah, not the top loader one. The only surviving games I have left for it, believe it or not, go like this. Legend of Zelda. Oh, and it's the Great Cart. The Adventure of Link. Great Cart. A good old classic that nobody knows about. The Guardian Legend. Oh yeah, in this game, Mega Man 3. I think you may have heard of it. Now what's funny is, there actually is a game in here. I don't know if you can see this, but that says Dragon Warrior. What's funny is, I actually have 2 copies of it. And by the way, me and my dad share something in common in that we have both beaten the original Dragon Warrior. Oh, and I've also beaten Dragon Warrior 4 now, much like he has, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, so we got that. Now that I got that, I want to say around, and I'm going to move this camera a little bit because I don't know what's going on with it. That came around, I want to say, I got that when I was like 5, so 1986, when it was just starting, it was in its infancy. Then the 1990s came. Then came another system from Nintendo, and don't you know, yes, I own it. Still, this guy. Yes, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Now mine, I don't know if you can see in there, is modded. Now there's a reason for that. Right here. This is the only reason so far that it's been modded, but I hope to change that in the near future. Now, so far it looks like we're looking at a Nintendo fanboy, right? Trust me, far from it. Actually, not too long after that, I want to say a few years later, maybe even a couple months later, because I was like the kid that got every system, we got and Ian Wilson, I apologize, this one looks like shit. The Model 1 Sega Genesis, or as you people in the UK know it, the Mega Drive. And yes, I apologize, Ian. This one looks like crap, but it had about 8,000 stickers on it. Might need to go take some WD-40 to it and polish it up real good. Now I got that one, but then I also got this one not too long afterwards. And yes, in case you're wondering, The system that is plugged into it was the next system in my gaming history. This is called the Sega Genesis 32X, otherwise known as a Big Ugly Mushroom. And trust me, I don't have the games for it anymore. I got rid of those a while ago. So, oops. So those were pretty much almost all the 16-bit consoles. Now, some of the ones that one of the ones I don't own anymore on the Sega consoles was the ill-fated Sega Saturn. Although I do plan on, as weird as it is for me to call it ill-fated, I do plan on purchasing another one in the near future. Yeah, I know, scary, right? I have an idea who I'm getting it from. Anywho, so yeah, so the Saturn would be next. Then, not too long after that, we got the Sega Dreamcast, and I'm trying to figure out which one came first though. It was either the Sega Dreamcast or the Sony PlayStation 1. I'm trying to figure out which one came out first and which one I got first. I think it was the Dreamcast. Don't hold me to that. So we got that. I actually had that for quite some time, even after Sega stopped production on it. Just recently got rid of it like an idiot. And now no longer on it. The Sony PlayStation 1 I had for a good long time. Then another system came into my life from Sony. And that system would be this guy. Now, yes, I know this is a slim version. I recently just picked this one up. But I actually had the original OG, the Fat Boy. And believe it or not, for anybody that's wondering if I ever fried one, yeah, I did actually fry a Sony PlayStation 2, one of the original Fat Boys. Know how and why? Because I tried to use it for a DVD player because I didn't own one. Oh, that was a big mistake. Stopped reading the games, literally. Now, some may wonder, well, why would you get a PS2 Slim? Because at the time I actually also had no interest in Japanese imports. But we'll get more into that in a minute. Now, I'm sort of skipping ahead here. We're going a little out of order. Because, see, this version of the PS2 came after this big lummox. Yes, people, for those wondering, I am not a fanboy of any particular system. Just a fan of the history of gaming, as it is. So, we had one of these. And I still have this system, obviously. And it's in this box right now. I'm actually thinking about getting rid of it, but I'll see about that. And before anyone asks, no one ever played Halo. There we go. Now then, do this real quick. About a year or two ago, I purchased the Xbox 360. What ended up happening is, I think we all know by now, but for those that have been living under a rock, I owned about 4 of those things. And they've either red ringed or they locked up and I didn't know how to fix it. Rather than giving Microsoft more money, I said fuck it, and I got that big black box, which is what you can't see over there, and is my PlayStation 3. So that is where we stand as far as the gaming history. See you later.